Welcome to the Venting Show, where I bring in guests and ask them questions about their life to kind of give them a chance to vent to me and to the audience. Today I have a very special guest. This is my best friend of 7 years, Bracy Garcia.
Hi everyone, it's a pleasure to be here and thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure as well. Today I'll be asking you a couple of questions if you don't mind. The first one being, do you think money can buy happiness?
I feel like that money can't buy happiness. But I feel like that happiness would be temporary because you can only buy so many things. And you could get bored. You could get bored.
So money can't buy happiness then?
I guess. But I feel like money would make me very happy. So yeah.
So my second question for you today is, if you won the lottery, what would your today look like in 5 years?
I would be a high school dropout. Well, actually, I wouldn't be in school. I would live my life, like the luxury life in Hawaii, the Bahamas, all that stuff. So yeah, I would just be traveling. Mm-hmm.
No, I totally understand. Like, I would be doing that too. I would forget about school.
Yeah.
So my third question for you today is, are you good with kids and thinking of having any in the future?
I would definitely love to have kids in the future, but right now I do not see myself having kids. But I already have 2 cousins, and I just love them so much. They're like my own children. At some points, I just don't know what I would do if something bad would happen to them. And I just get very emotional. I just get very emotional when I think about losing them.
So we're going to move on from that question because that might have been a little bit too personal for Bricia and emotional for her to handle. But the next question I have for you today is, what are you holding on to that's holding you back?
Definitely procrastination. I just can't make myself do something if I just don't want to do it. Like, I just get so bored and I just don't do it. Some may call it lazy, but this has been happening this has been happening since like kindergarten. So like, I don't know. It might just be me personally that I'm actually lazy, but yeah. And this is really holding me back from getting A+, getting honor roll, getting honor classes and stuff. So yeah.
So my next question for you is, what is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of your life?
The meaning of life has many different meanings. But in reality, we live to die. We're all gonna die at some point. And we're just getting closer and closer to that point where we die. And personally, I don't know why. But it's just how it is. You just gotta live your best life that you can live, because you never know if one day it's just gonna be like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I think this next question is a very important one, especially for us teens. So I would really like to get your opinion off of it. So it's, do we have control over technology, or does it have control over us?
That's a very good question. I believe that technology has control over us. Like, what do we do when we're gonna wake up in the morning, go to sleep in the middle of the day? We go to our phones. The phones have given us addiction, has given us depression, anxiety, all those things. And I feel like that it does have control over us, because without it, we are nothing.
So I have one more question for you today, and it's, when you graduate, because it's coming very soon, how do you think you'll feel the minute right after, and what do you think you'll do? Like, yeah.
It's a very good question. I would feel happy that this life of my chapter this chapter of my life is over, and I would never walk into school again. You know what I mean? Like, say bye, like go away. You know? Yeah. Next question.
That was the last question. So I've had a very fun time with you so far. I feel like I got to know you a lot more better, and I'm sorry for what happened earlier. But do you have anything else you want to say to the audience? So that was it for the venting show. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next Friday at 6
6 a.m.
6 p.m. Thank you all. And then
Bye.